What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Cannonfodder. Welcome back to some more single-player Terraria tutorial let's play type deal thingy something. We have a thumbnail finally! Holy crap! I mean, it's not very good, but it is mine. And yeah, I like it well enough. There are some things that obviously I feel need a little bit more work, but shut up! There's the self-doubt, all coming back in again. But I was told a couple of days back that I may have skipped over a few bits and pieces. So, and those few bits and pieces do actually relate to some of the crafting that I've been doing. So, we're going to come over here and we're actually going to do just going to do a little bit of crafting. Alright, so the things that I need for this are wood, iron, stone blocks, cobwebs, torches. Obviously, I need slime. I need slime as well. Don't have any on me, but I have torches, so that kind of negates that a little bit. There's a zombie down there that may have a tiny bit of slime on him for me. Hey, you zombie! Die! Aha! I was right. Cool. We've got slime on us. One gel. So, crafting-wise, to getting started in Terraria. Oh, I need to upgrade my axe something fierce. I did this in my multiplayer as well, like, just, didn't upgrade my axe until we hit hard mode. I went from a copper axe to a, chainsaw. Obviously, you're going to get wood. Wood is in abundance. Building a workbench. Workbench, 10 wood! Place it down. Dodge enemies. Ooh, nice. That will bring you up a whole bundle of stuff, okay? So obviously you're clicking on this little hammer down here will open it from a sidebar to one in the middle of you. This is going to be fun trying to do this with enemies everywhere. I might want to try maybe hide in a place or something. So that brings up a whole bundle of recipes or items that we can make with the ingredients that we have within our inventory. So things like yo-yos, obviously, cobweb, wood. There's a furnace here, torches, wood, stone. We've got an anvil here, which is our iron bars. But yeah, so this is the starting area. You start with a workbench and you work your way on from that point. Let's actually pick this up. We're gonna go inside because screw being eaten. Let's sit around in here, I guess. Now things are gonna get very, very crowded very quickly. And in fact, so now that we've made your workbench, right? You're going to make the next thing you obviously want to be doing, because at this point you'll probably have done a little bit of mining. You've gotten some ore, hopefully some iron ore. You'll be able to make yourself the furnace, 20 wood for that, smelting up your ore into bars. Let's actually open this up. So your iron bars, or depending on the kind of world you're in, you may also have lead as well. I do have a little bit of lead from sifting silt. So 60, so three ore into one bar. These bars can then be used to make buckets, doors, or, if you so desire, a heavy workbench, which is up there, next to the guy in the turban. It's not an essential thing to have. The heavy workbench just basically allows you to make so another kind of gate, which I've actually put downstairs in places. So stone slabs can also be made there. A whole bundle of statues as well can also be made at the heavy crafting bench. Not really all that important in the grand scheme of things, but nice to have around. The thing after your furnace, so you go workbench, furnace. In fact, I'm going to craft another one of these, just so you can actually see them in my inventory. Workbench, furnace. You're then going to want to craft an anvil, which is incredibly important if I can find out where I put... There it is. So, we're going to make ourselves an iron anvil. You could also make yourself a lead anvil. And I tell you what, I'll make one of those anyway, just to show you. Lead bars. You're going to need 5 bars to make the anvil. So, lead anvil. looks just a little bit different, just like a shade, a little bit more blue in it, I guess. Like the lead bars have a little bit more blue in them. That will allow you to make that will allow you to make chains. Chains are incredibly well. 1 bar into 10 iron chains. That's important. So from there, you should be able to make for yourself, if I can find the blasted thing. Sawmill. Any kind of wood. So you might have boreal wood or shade wood or something like that on you. Any iron bar, or lead bar rather, you need 2 of those and 1 chain. Click on that. We'll put our chains down there for now. Sawmill. Sawmill, when it is placed, you can craft a whole variety. When it is placed, you can craft a whole variety of different items. Again, depending on what you have in your inventory. Let's place this down. We can craft ourselves mannequins, dummies, barrels, kegs, looms, that kind of thing. Dresses, which I just discovered the other day can actually be used as chests as well. And I'll show you that in a second. But the next thing you want to craft for yourselves is a loom. A loom is just any wood, 12 wood. Looms can also be found throughout the world as well, so don't fret if you don't have enough wood for it, or if you've already, you've been caving and you've actually already found one. You've actually saved yourself resources. That's pretty good, and you will find them even after you've got one or made one. You'll find looms everywhere. Looms, kegs, anvils. Obviously, the extractinators is something that you can find pretty much anywhere and everywhere. It'll get a little bit frustrating after a while, but yeah. So we're going to craft ourselves a loom once we have grabbed ourselves. So using our sawmill to make ourselves that. Move you over. The loom is incredibly important for making a very special item. We need silk. Silk, obviously, is made with cobwebs, which is why I have the cobwebs in my inventory right there. So we're going to make silk from that. We are then going to go back from our loom, back to our sawmill. Now that we have silk and we have wood, we can actually craft ourselves beds. Beds are important for setting our spawn. If you don't have your spawn set, and you... Let me just... I'll come out here. We actually spawn 1 level lower than what I've actually built this area up to. So it actually destroys the blocks, which is incredibly handy. It also... It's nighttime out, or maybe nighttime? I don't know, I'll have to come over here a little bit. It is not nighttime currently, but during the night, spawning outside can be incredibly dangerous. Obviously. So we actually want to be spawning inside, hence the bed. It gives you a safe place to spawn, it puts us close to our NPCs, puts us back to where our areas are so we can stock up on, we can stock up on potions, we can grab ourselves, more materials, better items, better weapons, that kind of deal, that kind of stuff. We can sell things before running back out into the world or back out into a fight. Actually, that reminds me. I'm actually going to make another bed anyway because I need to set one up in my battle arena when that is finished. So yeah, bed. Incredibly important thing to have. Let's see. So, workbench into a furnace, craft an anvil, make yourself a sawmill. The sawmill then helps create the loom as well as the bed. So that sawmill is very important. The sawmill is made with wood up here, as well as our chains. Chains are made from our iron bars, which are crafted from 3 iron ore and shaped at an anvil. The rest of these machines you'll have to find, obviously, the one over here. The heavy crafting bench obviously is one that you can just make at a crafting bench. I don't think I have the iron for it anymore. Hang on a minute, let me pull some out of my inventory, pull some out of the chests. So yeah, you need iron to craft the heavy workbench. As well as, I don't think I have a minecart on this character. No, I don't. I'm actually going to craft one of these guys. 15 iron, 10 wood. Or 15 lead, if you have that. So that'll go a little bit faster than the one we're standardly equipped with. So the solidifier, that you'll find in... That's a a drop from a boss, the Slime King. The Extractinator you'll have to find in the world somewhere that's not craftable. I know, sucks, but that's how that works. Chandeliers are craftable as well, but you can also find those everywhere. Everywhere and anywhere you can find the chandeliers. They're in most of, if not all of the little dungeons that you'll find. I'm actually going to keep both of those for now. But yeah, once you have... once you've got your workbench, your furnace, your anvil, you can pretty much just about make anything. Glass kiln, for instance, requires us to have glass, obviously. If you're ever at a loss as to how to build something, come and right-click on your guide over here, and he'll usually tell you how to build something or what it can be used in. So this is all the stuff we can craft with stone, raw stone. We can craft plating, blocks, obviously a whole bundle of different statues. We can craft all of these. Obviously they do have certain requirements, like we need worms, we need squirrels, butterflies, fireflies, scorpions. So you do have to do some catching and that kind of thing with a net for some of those animal statues. Gemlock. I've never actually used those. Oh yes, important to note, do not shift left click on anything because it sends it straight to your trash can. If you are pulling items out of your equipment here, shift left clicking will bring it into your inventory from there, shift left clicking from that. But once it's in your inventory, do not shift left click it again because, ta-da, it actually will destroy the item. Once an item goes over the top of it, so we've got our blink root seeds here, we're going to click our gel in. Remove the gel, no more blink root seeds. It is handy as an extra sort of like, if you've got a full inventory and you need like one more thing, you can move something in there, and then it'll be there after you've closed your inventory and you move back to your base. You can actually bring it back out again, it's still there. But if you move something over the top of it, like that, it's gone forever. Please don't shift click. You will be horribly, horribly, horribly distraught. There. But the other thing that I wanted to do today actually is a tad of building in the snow biome. So I'm going to collect my snow, and I'm going to collect a few other bits and pieces, some wood, and some background blocks. I may even have to do a bit of digging. But I will see you over in the snow biome, and we'll do ourselves a build. We're going to build ourselves a nice little house. I already have an idea as to which NPC is going to be living in it, because there's an NPC that everybody who plays Terraria hates, and you'll find out who that is as you play the game. We'll see you over there. And we're back. So I've gathered myself some materials and done a whole bunch. I did a little bit of fishing. I got myself an Atlantic cod, which I'm actually going to put up on the wall for this thing. But yeah, as I have said multiple times, the thing that I really dislike about Terraria is the fact that when you tab out, the music stops. Grr face. Yeah. So we're actually gonna, and I'll make this whole area like a little bit prettier and everything. I'm gonna put some banners and stuff outside to make it look like he's hanging fish up. This is actually an image I grabbed off Google, and I will link it, I guess, in the description down below for this episode, so you guys can build your own. So it's not an original one, because originality is hard. But yeah. So just gonna get stuck into this. We're going to build this a little bit. I need ice bricks as well. Actually, need ice brick walls, because that's going to go up here, like so. It's not going to be perfect, so there'll probably be a little bit of a few bits and pieces that I'll change as I work through this. But like, for instance, he's got like blue torches in this one, like ice torches, which, I mean, I guess now that I have ice, I could do, but I think the glass is a little bit more, I don't know, there's just something about it. I'm not the most horrible person in the world. Also, while I was fishing, I got myself a slime staff. I got myself a little buddy. Another little buddy. This little buddy murders people now. He jumps on them and rips their face off, which is a handy thing to have. So yes, that's our first minion for this series. Our first face ripper offerer minion. Yeah, good. I like it a lot. So I'm gonna come over here with this wall. Not that far down. That's actually going to be brick. One of the good things about this is that they actually added the ability for just you running over with the mouse with a walling block in your hand. It just like replaces the wall that you've clicked on, not sort of clicked on, that you have clicked on, rather than you having to use the hammer to remove it. Always, that was one of the more. That was one of the good things that they did when they did their massive content update a couple of years back. Which, yeah, that definitely makes building a little bit easier. That's for certain. Easy. That actually does come over this way a fair bit. Now I need to do. Yeah, where is it? Where are my bricks? Back in the chest. Yep. So the other thing that he's got there, he's in the image that will be posted. Don't you worry. He has it's an ultra bright. Yeah, an ultra bright thing. But we don't currently have. Well, it's not that we don't have access to it. It's just that we haven't been able to buy them because he hasn't had them. So we're just using a standard one. Just your everyday campfire. Nothing fancy. There we go. That looks about right. And we'll cover that up. We'll cover that up with snow as well. So I'm actually going to jump up there, jump around to the other side, and use some of our snow to sort of just build up a nice little pile. That means that this area is going to be a little bit inaccessible, but that's fine, right? We don't really need it to be that. Actually, I would like to be able to jump up here with this character, so we're actually going to bring this up a bit, and then we'll edit the hill somewhat as well. This does unfortunately mean that a lot of the other things, a lot of the badness, will be able to come up here too. Drop that like so. Yep. There you go. We've made it pretty. And then we'll need to put some more snow over the top of this as well. Because this is, after all, supposed to be an igloo. We have our snow blocks, we've put them in, and it has since thus then snowed over the top and created for us a little hill. Right, so that comes up again like that. Yep. Not there. Yes, we need to do the hammer, like that one. Like that. So bring that over. We'll go from the other side. So that comes up 3. Yeah, like that. It's only 2. It looks like it's only 2. Cool, you can be in there now. You are now trapped. Thankfully. I know, we're mean to our slimes. But, whatever. They're gonna try and murder our face. That's the thing. That's the wrong thing to grab for that. I need that kind. So that's that one. So that's... Oof. Yep. Oh, hi. Go away. Go away, Chimera. Hey, nailed him. We have the ability to aim. Nice. Alright, so that is... yeah, that's that one there. And then, I believe we cover the rest of it in Snoo. Now this is the bit where it's going to look a little bit different because I'm just going to pile snow up here. Yeah, that'll do. We'll drop that down a half level. Drop you, drop you, drop you. Done! Cool. That actually looks like that needs like some sort of like an iron grate or something over the top of it, actually. Like, yeah, stop the snow from falling into it. Like a little... how could we do this? Like that. So then that'll like stop the snow from sort of sitting on it, or from falling in and dousing the fire essentially. And then that can be dropped like that because that stone will be hot, as it were. Which will do a bit of a melt on that snow. That's fine. There we go. Yeah, that's not looking too shabby. Now, there are a few bits and pieces around that I wanted to change. I mean, a crafting bench, yeah, that's fairly reasonable to have there. We'll just put that there. That's on the opposite side. I do like the idea of having that tool rack that he's got, so that'll sit there as well. Instead of that thing with the star, we actually need to put in the rest of that back wall. So we'll do that first, and then we'll put in. I'm gonna put a sign there instead of the star. If only because where the we don't have any walls. We don't have any of those other walls. Alright, snow brick walls. Bring you across. Done like so. I would actually much rather have a sign up here instead that says that this is going to be the fisherman's igloo. Spell that right. Ta-da! I had to do a little bit. I started building off camera as well with this, and I was like, "Oh, I should actually be recording this because I said I would," and I'm terrible at game. But yeah. Oh, dum. I do like the idea of having shelves, but we actually need to put that one lower. Across that, he's got a chest there. I thought about putting a dresser here instead. That will allow us to have a chest as well as the ability to change our coloring. And actually, what I'm going to do is, because I do this to all my characters, just all the black, all of it. We are a ninja. Cool. The other difference that is going to be here, we are going to have you, but instead of that, I need to make myself a fishing rod. We'll put that in there. Let's see, up here, I'm going to have a glass lantern. Again, for the reasons that I stated previously. It just makes sense. It protects the flames. And it doesn't look too bad. I'm going to put a star in a bottle over here as well. We're just going to hang that above the sign. We've got some boreal wood planks here, so we'll put that again up like so. It is now a blizzard outside as well. He's got something there. What has he got there? He's got... No, not like that. Do we have... boreal wood walls? I guess that could work. Yeah? If we don't like it, then we can come back and change it to something else, because we don't have the engineer yet, and I know she sells actuators. Let's bring that over by one. Bring you over there like so. We're going to have a pot there. Let's put a pot here and another one up here like so. I'm also gonna give him. That's gonna make that too crowded. And in fact, that dresser is in the wrong spot. Let's actually put the dresser up here instead, and we can put ourselves a glass candle on that one, not on the edge. That seems silly to me. We're gonna put that there like so. The carpentry rack is actually going to go above. It's gonna have one shelf. Carpentry rack's where he stores all his fishing stuff as well anyway. We're going to move that entire thing up by one. Like that. Oh, hi! You're dangerous. Yes, we should definitely murder you. Actually, let's put everything in first and then we'll put in the wood platform. That like so. We'll put the crafting bench down here with a glass bottle on it. There, like that. Let's move you over by one. That's in the same spot. Like so. There we go. Minor variations. I don't think we would have a window in an igloo, do you? Yes, go little slime buddy, murder their faces. And we should actually have an armor stand up here as well. But we will need to go back to our other place for that. We need to go back to our home base to make the armor stand because we do have multiple sets of Eskimo armor, and we think we should definitely put a snowsuit in this igloo. Indeed. Snowsuit would definitely be a good idea. In here we have a whole bundle of different stuff. I actually want that ice slime banner. We will move some of this back. We'll leave a lot of the snow bits and pieces here as well. I'm going to leave those Eskimo pants here for when we come back for that. The glass lanterns and stuff can stay there as well. I should take that wood back with me. It is good to have some boreal wood on us, actually. In that case, we might as well bring the snow back with us as well. Don't need that, don't need that. Probably don't need that. We're going to need that for something else, actually. I wonder what this is like. That... It doesn't look bad, but... let's stick with what we've got. Yeah, that's none too shabby. None too shabby at all. I actually want one more thing, and I can't make it because I'm in the wrong. I don't have the prerequisite materials for it because I don't have a damn sawmill. Bummer. Fine. Let's make some snowballs. And we'll put them in that chest there. It doesn't really make all that much sense, obviously, for snowballs, but Oh, I think I left something back there. Oops. Actually wondering about those leggings. Okay, so I do have the pants already for the snowman suit. What else do I have? I've got another shirt. I don't have a hood yet though for either of them. Let's take that with us anyway. And I'm gonna be lazy here. Like so. I'm gonna put you down, and I actually want an item frame because we're gonna put an item frame in that top corner. Oh, we can make clocks. That's actually not a bad idea for this area. I'm going to put that out there for now. I know. A terrible thing to do to a clock. But, it's what we've got. That can go back there. We're going to bring that with us. Oh, yes. We need a mannequin. Take that with us. Alright, let us... Alright, I'm going to travel back off camera. This is probably going to take a while. It's not that far away, like, but this is... It's nighttime, and there are bad things, so we'll be back in a second. Alright, and we're back. We've set up our mannequin, we've set up some of the igloo, we've set up the, some of these clothes on it, but we're just waiting for a hood to drop. So we are here just, like, murdering everything with our slime friend. In the middle of this blizzard. I didn't leave a hood here, which was unfortunate. I thought I did, but no, it may have just been like a coin in the yet to despawn monster bits. That's another shackle. I just want that hood. Hey, the eyes are probably the most annoying thing out of all of them, really. But we are getting a decent amount of coin from that, so... Oh, that which they haven't picked up. So we're letting our slime friend deal with those while we shoot behind us and murder crap. Wasting a phenomenal amount of mana in the hopes that we might get something. Oh, look, another hand. No, go away, Chimera. No. Nobody wants you. Face monster. I mean, we could sell that other hand, I guess. A quick zombie arm. What do we got coming? We just have a zombie arm right now. We might as well keep the better of the two. Go away. Run away, never return. Oh, an arcane shackle. I think I have a shackle equipped already. Anything down there? No, not seeing anything. Mousing over stuff does actually let you know what they are, even if it is dark and you can't see anything. An arcane shackle. I have a menacing shackle. 20 more mana. Don't mind if I do. I mean, the damage is nice on that other one. Like the +4 damage, that's pretty good. So I hit hard, and I have a lot of mana already. Like we've got what, 280 mana. We don't even need 300. We can get 300 with other things. That's fine. But yeah. So when we get our angler, we'll have to go on an expedition to the ocean on either side. Actually, I did want to make some things a bit pretty here. Let's do that. Let's make a pretty thing. I'm gonna make. Let me see now. You know, I didn't bring any rope. That's disappointing. But I believe that's all we got time for, as well. Actually. Oh, and I need a cooking pot as well because he needs to cook his fish. Might actually make that a little bit bigger. Can I put a cooking pot in there? If I take the campfire out, I can put a cooking pot in there. Yes. That seems like a great idea. That's a good idea. I like that idea. And we'll do a few other bits and pieces here, like I might actually change this into a drop point so we can actually go down into a bit of a fishing area underneath him. That's not bad at all. But that's where I'm going to call it for today, ladies and gents. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Cannonfodder. This is Terraria. I'm going to get my face ripped off later. See ya.